Welcome back to Storage Chasers, and we have an unusual short and sweet video for you for a Monday morning, so stay tuned. Welcome back. We are at it again with part number 7 of our Death Pile series. And one of the items that I tend to find in storage units and just kind of pile up in the death pile are things of military significance, things that may be offensive to some people, some things that could be collectible, and I'm just not sure, one, if I should sell them, or two, if I should just destroy them, because you don't want to offend some people. This is one of the items that we found in a unit, probably within the last 2 years. This is a U.S. Navy, United States Navy banner flag. This would be one that an officer would have on a post in his office behind his chair. He would have the American flag on one side, and he'd have this on the other side. And it's a very, very cool, nice satin material. It is double-sided. Fold it over so you can see that. It's double-sided, which makes it even nicer. And I'm trying not to offend anybody by having it on the ground, so it is on a blanket here. But that's one of the items that we found. Along with it, we found these pictures. And these little like flyers about a submarine, I guess it is. I believe that the person's unit that had this stuff in it was in the Navy, and these were those types of pictures. I mean, some of these have really good historical significance. Some of these are just like pictures that you can buy when you go to these places, and you know, that's cool too. Some just unique. I don't know if they're like official Navy photos or anything, but they are still really, really cool photos. And I just don't know, you know, for me personally, I was in the military, U.S. Army, and I just find it hard to just list something like this that was so personal to somebody, and just for the dollar amount. I mean, I would rather donate these to another Navy man who would understand them and truly appreciate them, rather than make a buck. I know that sounds kind of silly sometimes, because everything that you find in a unit you want to try and make money for, but unfortunately this person passed away, and there was no other family that wanted these items, so I kept them, and I just keep putting them and burying them farther and farther into my death pile, because I'm not sure what, you know, we want to end up doing with them. So I'm probably going to try and see if I can do any research and try to find somebody that's maybe local in our area that was in the Navy that would appreciate these types of items, or go to like the VFW. Somebody had mentioned that to me before, so I may try that. So this was the good. Now for the bad. Also historical, in another storage unit, we found these old newspapers. These are 1941 and 1943 newspapers. So if anybody knows the time frame, then you know what you're going to be seeing. These particular ones here are all Stars and Stripes newspapers. So anybody that was in the military during this time, this is the newspaper that would be circulated amongst military service members, so that you could keep up with whatever the military wanted you to see and read during this particular war, which was not pleasant. Now all these are, you know, they have condition issues, of course, but the I don't know, what's on them and what it's about will unfortunately live on forever. And I kept on holding on to them because I don't want to part with them necessarily. I mean, this is something I'd probably sell, but it would still have to be to somebody that would appreciate it, and you know, for the historical value that it has. But then there's another side of me that says, oh, this is messed up stuff that happened back then, and nobody would want this. But I mean, these are like the real deal here, and they are what they are. August 14th, 1945. There's another one here. And this is the last one that I have of the Stars and Stripes ones here. And this is, you know, this is like not just one page. It's the, you know, got a couple pages. I think it's the front and the back cover basically that is in here for the Stars and Stripes. Then I have these two ones here, which I'm not exactly sure where they're from. It says Parkersburg, Virginia, West Virginia. So that's where these two newspapers come from. And these are like the complete newspaper from that time. So you're getting the ads, you're getting the comics, you're getting everything, you're getting the holes in it, whatever was in there. Yeah. This one here, October 7th, 1941. Hitler's Drive, ramming forward. Right? So you got that on one side, and then right next to it, the war ends, Japs surrender. And this one, August 14th, 1945. So yeah, these were big deals during their time, but there are still people that find this type of stuff offensive. I am not a historical buff by any stretch of the imagination, but I still do, you know, think that our younger generations need to learn about these things. You know, it's all about where you come from. It's not where you're going, it's where you come from. And along those same lines is unfortunately the next things that I have here. This is, yes, a full-size 6x8 Dixie flag, or Confederate flag, or whatever you guys want to call it. A lot of people find it offensive. I live in South Carolina currently, probably till I die, unfortunately. And this was the flag that was flying in front of our state capitol till actually when we moved out here, and then they took it down and changed it and said it's evil and you got to take it down. There are still people in this area that follow this credo and that belief system out here, which is unfortunate. So this still has historical value. So do I sell it? Do I keep it? Do I burn it? I'm sure I'll get a whole bunch of different comments on this one. Also have a couple of shot glasses. Has the rebel flag on it as well too, and yeah, just not sure if that's something I want to try and sell. I know if I take these to the flea market, I could probably sell them. I just don't know if I feel right about selling them, if that makes any sense. Not that I have a whole bunch of moral values, but I try to. The last thing is this piece of artwork. I've got a certificate of authenticity and everything else. I mean, it's probably worth, you know, 40, 50 bucks. It's art, right? Art is subjective. Don't know if it's something I want to try and sell again or not. I mean, there is value there, but it's art. I just don't know if how I feel about it. But a lot of times in these units, you're going to find weird and unusual things like this that makes you wonder, you know, should I sell it? And normally when you buy a unit, it's like, I need to sell everything in here. I got to make every dime I can off of this unit so I can roll over and do another one. And that's great. That is a great philosophy to have. Make the money so you can keep going and doing it more. If you're trying to build a business, we don't do it necessarily to build a business. We're doing this because it's just something we enjoy doing. We enjoy going through the boxes and finding the interesting things like these things. And unfortunately, one of the byproducts is having to sell it so that we can get money to go buy another unit to do it over again. Hopefully I'm not rambling too bad. But yeah, let me know what you guys think on these particular types of items. For historical documents and stuff like this, should I find somebody that would really be interested in buying something like that? Or is that, something that's kind of iffy and weird? And the same with the Confederate flag stuff. Is that something that I should try to make a buck on? Or is it something that, I should just use some moral judgment and some values and just get rid of them? And of course, on the military stuff, there's no doubt I'm going to be finding those things the correct and proper home that they deserve. So I don't need comments on those unless you know of a way that I could identify somebody that would love to have these things, especially if you're in South Carolina and you're watching my videos and this is something that you want personally, not because you want to resell it, because I'm not selling stuff to resellers. I need to find a Navy man who wants these for his personal collection, for his memories. That's what I'm looking for. If you are that person, hook me up with an email and we'll chat about it. But that's going to do it for this video. Just wanted to do a quick short video so I could get something out for Monday morning. I've got a couple of videos that I'm going to be filming right after this that you guys won't see for the next couple days. I try to drop videos on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. Sometimes I'll drop a Saturday one, but I do miss Wednesdays and Sundays. Sundays, of course, because that's the Lord's Day, typically, which is today when I'm filming, but I'm not dropping the video today. And Wednesdays, I just try to have a break in there. Even though the videos are already up and uploaded, I just don't post them except for those 4 days, typically, when I have videos available. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the Death Pile series that we're doing. We do have, like I said, a couple of unusual things, unusual normal finding items that you'll find in storage units. That sounded really bad. I'll have to reword that one. But yeah, we find a whole bunch of unusual things in storage units all the time, and I've got videos to prove it. How about that? So stay tuned for those videos coming up. And then I've also got a couple of closed videos that I'm kind of pushing off because I know you guys don't like clothes and stuff like that, but maybe this stuff is interesting to you. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, good or bad. I understand either way. And as always, we will talk to you later.